Central banks try to keep economies steady, but the US Federal Reserve itself is in turmoil right now. Just days after Donald Trump took the unprecedented step of firing one of the Fed's governors, senators held a nomination hearing for one of the president's advisors to join the board.
If confirmed, I plan to dutifully carry out my role pursuant to the mandates assigned by Congress.
Trump wants White House advisor Stephen Myron to become one of 7 Fed governors responsible for setting the interest rate that plays a critical role in the global economy. But some senators are outraged that this hearing went ahead while courts have yet to rule on whether or not Trump had the legal authority to fire board governor Lisa Cook.
The hearing this committee should be having today is to investigate President Trump's ongoing assault on the independence of the Fed and his efforts to intimidate and illegally remove Fed policymakers.
Trump fired Cook amid allegations she committed mortgage fraud, an unprecedented act that broke a long-standing convention for presidents to limit their involvement with the Fed to naming its chair.
Dr. Myron's tenure will be tainted. No one, not the American public, not investors here at home, not the worldwide financial markets, will trust him as an independent voice.
Opposition lawmakers say Trump is trying to take over the bank so he can set the benchmark interest rate to his benefit.
We need a very serious cut.
Trump wants a lower rate as this typically drives economic growth, but it's also contributed to the recent inflation crisis. And the Fed has kept that rate at its highest for years to try to keep lingering inflation in check. And while Myron's published work suggests he thinks Trump does have the authority to fire Fed board governors, he tried to reassure the committee about the bank's independence.
The Federal Open Market Committee is an independent group with a monumental task, and I intend to preserve that independence and serve the American people to the best of my ability.
Nevertheless, there are conflict of interest concerns among some lawmakers that Myron intends to maintain his White House role while fulfilling a 4-month Fed board vacancy before a long-term replacement is decided.
That is absolutely ridiculous.
Owen Fairclough, CGTN, Washington.